Here's Robinson. So out there for the Nuggets right now, we've got Arthur. Gallinari is out there with Alonzo G. Then there's Harris. And it's Robinson in at the one spot. The basket's coming early and often in the first quarter.
Tune in this Friday night, January 30th. Chris Paul and the Los Angeles Clippers go up against Anthony Davis and the New Orleans Pelicans. Live from New Orleans, it's the real deal.
And the first quarter is in the books. Swap here for New Orleans. Big group substitution here for Denver. Kenneth Faried's checked in for Gallinari. Chandler comes in for Alonzo G. Aaron Aflalo, he's checked in for Harris. And Ty Lawson subbed in for Nate Robinson. And for Denver, Lawson and Aflalo are the 1 and 2. Arthur out there with Kenneth Faried. And it's Chandler in at the small forward. Got him with the pump fake. Savvy move right there. 12 points for Davis.
He's created some good opportunities for himself and made the most of them.
You have to wonder, it's certainly worth thinking about with the way Anthony Davis took a big step forward last year. There's a legitimate argument or discussion anyway that he might eventually become the best player in the league at some point.
And for the Pelicans, Davis and Asik patrol the paint. Holiday out there with Champ, and it's Salmons in at the 3. And for the Nuggets, Lawson at point with Aflalo. They're the backcourt. Kenneth Faried is out there with Arthur. And it's Chandler in at the small forward position.
He operates pretty well in traffic, guys, but that was a tough play to finish off.
And for the Pelicans, Champ in at shooting guard. Davis and Asik patrol the paint. Salmon's out there with Holiday. Lawson. Asik comes up with the rebound. Asik's got his 3rd rebound on the night. And the ages add up, guys, in regards to Anthony Davis. You know, LeBron is going to be LeBron for a little while longer, but after that, there's going to be a short list.
And Davis is right in the middle of it when you think about it. I mean, the ability to score down on the block and change teams' game plan with his defense, the way he patrols the paint. I think he's got as good a shot as anybody at being the successor to LeBron's crown.
And for Denver, Aflalo and Chandler are on the wings. Arthur out there with Kenneth Faried. And it's Lawson in at point guard. And for the Pelicans, Champ in at 2 guard. Davis and Asik patrol the paint. Holiday out there with Salmons. So on the floor for Denver, Lawson and Aflalo are the 1 and 2. Wilson Chandler out there with Arthur. And it's Faried in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. The shot and game clock separated by 4. Arthur with it, working on Asik. And another miss by Denver.
You got to give them a lot of credit for the job they've done on the backboard.
Well, they've done a lot of things right, but I agree with you, Clark. Their rebounding is right there at the top of the list.
Here's Champ. And it would have counted had it fallen, but it's offline. That'll do it for the first half. The Pelicans on top, up by...
All right, guys. Great first half. Home fans are loving it. Still want to go over a couple of things, though. That's one of the best halves of offensive basketball we could have asked for. Great movement, great passing, great everything.
Well, we're getting back to the action now. It's been a one-team show so far. We'll see if that changes here in the 3rd.
Davis.
Now Rivers. Champ, he's in at shooting guard. Cunningham is out there with Luke Babbitt. Then there's Austin Rivers. And it's Ajinça in at the center. That's the Pelicans 5. Out of bounds. Denver takes possession.
Nuggets ball. Into the lineup for the Nuggets, JaVale McGee.
So for the Nuggets, their last game, a loss to the Clippers in Los Angeles. And Lawson, here we go. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Ty Lawson, the former 18th overall pick back in 2009. Super quick, athletic point guard who looks to push the pace. He's been the perfect fit in the Nuggets' up-tempo offense.
And Lawson, really the engine for the Nuggets offense.
Yeah, he combines aggressiveness with really good decision-making, Kevin. Terrific in the pick and roll, and he's the player that makes them tick offensively.
Up over 50% now from the floor with the way they've shot this half.
Yeah, that's a nice improvement. It's not a surprise to see them out in front with the way they have shot throughout the entire game, as a matter of fact. They've been very efficient offensively.
Rivers against McGee. Here's a follow, and he gets it to go.
Perseverance paying off on the offensive boards, guys.
Jimmer Fredette, he's checked in for Luke Babbitt. And a breakdown here, guys, the hustle stats for the Pelicans.
Their defense has been outstanding, Kevin. Closing out on shots, blocking a lot of them as well.
You know, one other area they're doing well in is steals. I mean, they've knocked the ball loose a number of times and been able to track it down after the fact.
And here is Chandler. In the corner, a follow with it. Baseline J on the way. Second shot opportunity. And it's Rivers with the rebound. Rivers has got his 3rd rebound on the night. The pass to Champ. And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half in this 4th quarter. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Fredette. Gets to the rim for 2 with the D all over him.
Really aggressive play, taking it to the rim against the big man.
Tell you what, I love that fearless attitude.
Lawson the pass to McGee. There's the feed to Chandler. Kicks to McGee. Stolen by Rivers. And New Orleans pushing it up now. Rivers has got the ball. The shot's good from Champ.
And he looked pretty good out there last time out. The team got the win, and he showed he belongs in this league.
You know, when a team wins, usually everybody looks good, but he really stood out given it was the first time he was on an NBA court. That was impressive.
And Chandler, here we go. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Chance here now for a 3-point play.
Boy, that's a nice feed by Lawson.
Green, he's checked in for Denver. Wilson Chandler, a versatile forward, Steve, in his 7th season out of DePaul.
I like him, Kevin. I mean, he's strong enough to play inside, quick enough to guard on the perimeter, and then he's got that 3-point range on his shot. So a very versatile player.
Well, you know, as teams become more and more focused on getting good looks in close at the rim, the value of great defensive big men inside just continues to rise. I mean, it's tough to be a contender without a rim protector.
Nice soft touch to drop that one in.
Now, here is Fredette. Lawson defending. Here's Champ. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. Champ's got 8 points here in this quarter. And with the new camera systems, it's easier to measure defense, going beyond block shots to look at which, for instance, big men diminish shooting percentages in their area.
Yeah, no surprise. I mean, names like Dwight Howard, Roy Hibbert, Serge Ibaka. But interesting that that reputation has value defensively when players hesitate to go inside.
Lawson kicks to Chandler. Off target from outside.
They've shown effort and aggression in the paint right from the tip. Their rebounding edge is impressive.
And I'll tell you what, they've turned a lot of those rebounds into points at the other end.
Launches it. The shot is off. Nuggets have gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the fourth. That's a 42% mark in the quarter. Lawson dishes to McGee. Passes it to Green. Out to the right wing. 5 on the clock. Lawson the pass to McGee. And another miss by Denver.
That's a bad miss right there. I mean, you'd like to see him be a little more assertive when he has such good position.
Rebound by the Nuggets. Chandler's got his 6th rebound on the night. Stolen.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Pelicans.
They made more foul shots, and that was the difference.
And that was a huge advantage. The free throw game always a significant barometer in terms of who wins and loses.
And you can mark this one down in the W column. It'll mark their 23rd of the season.
And it's always a good feeling to take that second contest after you've dropped the first one to somebody. Just a big win to even things up in their 4-game series against the Nuggets.
And what a huge standout performance it was for Anthony Davis. And the way he rebounded here surely was a spark for the team. I'll tell you what, he was securing everything that came off the iron.
The Pelicans making a switch here. Babbitt's checked in. Denver also making some changes. Terrell Arthur, he's checked in for Chandler. And Harris subbed in for Ty Lawson. No good from Champ. The Nuggets have gotten just under 45% of their attempts to drop in the fourth. 4 of 9. Green with the ball. Fredette picks him up. McGee sets the pick for Green. Buries the long-range jumper.
This run probably just a case of too little too late.
But at least they're still going after it and playing hard. It would have been very easy to throw in the towel a while ago.
Here's Champ, guarded by Harris, to the paint. It's tipped. Stolen by McGee.
Well, it looks like their comeback hopes are out the window. I think this lead is safe now.
Yep, this one's a done deal.
And the wide open shot from Green. Second chance shot. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Yeah, the referee's all over that one.
No doubt about it. Clearly a foul. Nothing to argue about there.
Good on the second free throw. Fredette with it. So we see the Pelicans taking the W here. And this one was such a lopsided victory.
They never let up. They were full throttle from the start.
And now let's go over to Doris Burke on the sideline for an interview with the Jordan Player of the Game. Doris, take it away.
Well, Anthony, certainly a great win here tonight. What was the key to what this team is doing right now when you guys are playing like this?
Yeah, we just got to play aggressive. And, we just did that in the second half. It started in the first quarter when we came out. Our offense was clicking, but most important, our defense was clicking. And then when you do that, it's hard to beat us.
Stay aggressive, Anthony. Thank you so much, guys.
Thank you, Doris. And that'll wrap it up for Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke. This is Kevin Harlan, and thanks for tuning in.